All right, we've got sweet Meeko, and her dad is going to be here sooner than later, so I have to hurry. Or I might get her tomorrow, but we'll see what he says. Okay, she just came in from outside. She didn't have very long outside, but long enough for everything to get hot, huh? You ready to get cooled down? Such a good girl. Just fill up your ear. Yeah, just fill up your ear. Do, de, do. That way they can soak and get ready. Okay. All the way wet. Meeko gets her grooms on a good schedule, so she's always in good shape. The only thing we're really working on with Meeko is coming back from her long nails. Her previous groomer didn't do nails every time, and so it takes a little while for get the quicks back, and we're almost there. It's on, yeah. We don't really want warm water, do we? Cool water. Turn that down a little bit for you. Definitely not hot, but I don't even want warm. It's too hot, isn't it? It's too hot, isn't it? It's too hot. Looks like you got some gunky munk in your eye there. The green gunky munk comes on so fast. Yeah, so we'll put a little bit of. There's a difference between regular eye boogies and gunky monk eye boogies. Gunky monk, has a little green, so there's a little conjunctivitis. Could be from anything from a little side swipe of that skunk that she played with last night to some dirt that just got in the wrong place and been irritating her. Can even come from an eyelash just turning in and tickling her inner eye enough to get irritated. It gives an opportunity for germs or a little bit of gunk to grow, but she definitely is pink in there, so not bright and white. She will close that eye, don't worry. It's not hurting her. They have inner eyelids. Just don't ever force water down the nose. We can definitely rinse around an eye with no trouble. But I want to get that eye good and rinsed out, and I'm going to go ahead and right now, that it's got to put some terramycin in. I may just go ahead and send this tube home with him because she's pretty red there. And things that just go unnoticed until the groom. I probably would have noticed her green. Looked like it's just got started. When I went to pull her eye boogies out and realized they were green, not just brown and any shade of tan. It's usually just dirt and gunk. But as soon as you hit green, it's just like a little kid. That means something's trying to take hold. I'm going to go ahead and use the Miracle Repair on her. She's got great hair. Got great hair. Just use a nice moisturizing shampoo. I don't have to use like 3 different shampoos on her to get her nice and soft and clean. That's what we're looking for. I know it says repair, but I like to use that on good conditioned hair for even their everyday. It's just so nice. It's just so smooth. Has everything the hair would want. The hair doesn't need it. It's not going to take it. Some might think that's wasteful, like I could use a cheaper shampoo on her. But it's really nice to groom a dog that's well taken care of because you just move the needle just a little bit farther. Last time I tidied up her hygiene was just a bath, and she was licking in her hiney a lot, and I may have gotten her a little too tight, so I'll be a little bit more careful with her today. Shirt's totally wet. I don't mind because I was hot. I was outside working too right before we came in. So with this really nice shampoo, I don't really even need a conditioner on her because her hair is in good shape. And this is very moisturizing. So I'll just use an after bath next. And hair is in great shape. I'll actually use this shampoo on her. She didn't get too dirty here. She did swim several times. So she didn't collect quite as much dirt on her as much as she normally does. Because she left it all in my pool. Well, she didn't swim. I shouldn't say that. She got in the water. Meeko's not quite sure she likes to swim yet. I haven't gotten the pool with her. The timing just hasn't worked out. She was in the water at the same time I wanted to be in the water. But maybe if I'd have been there and called her in, she'd swim. But I'm going to leave that on her a little bit while I handle all the other stuff. We've already checked eyes. I've already got stuff in on ears. There's just a little bit to get on the teeth. I'm going to take this and see if I can, it's the right angle to show you. Okay. So what I'm seeing, I'm going to try to get this little off right there. And I'm going to leave that one alone. Doesn't have a lot of buildup on it. I don't want to irritate the gums unnecessarily. Looks like I can get some right there, both the canine. Maybe just a little bit here. So, nice. Start with a clean tool. And we're just gonna go right on the ridge there. A little bit of pressure down, and that whole piece of powder just comes right off. And I don't try to scrape away if there's not enough to chunk off because I don't want to risk hurting the enamel. So I'm gonna let that back tooth kind of gather more. It's all right. Don't get. She's always a little more funky on this side. Oops. I haven't put any pressure yet. It's probably the different way I hold my hand. Uh-oh. Hey. I don't think she minds it's where my finger is every time I come back. Oh, maybe I got her a little because she's got a little blood there. All right, so we'll leave that one alone, get it next time. And when she jumped back, she may have jumped just enough that I poked her and didn't realize it. That's okay, that'll heal fast. That's all I'm gonna do on her teeth today, because if you do it regularly, you don't have to get like 100% clean every time, and I can't. 100% clean really should be done at the vet. That's where they're gonna, buff it out and use some grit and scrape everything away, but I'm just kind of chunking the tartar off. That'll just extend, not leave it sitting on the tooth. Keep her oral health in better shape. All right. And her ears, looking good. She has really pink skin in her ears. It's interesting. I don't know if I've noticed that before. Okay, your ears look good, baby. Yeah, very easy. It's just a comb. Don't worry, no plucking. No plucking. Just combing. I just want to comb it out straight, so it's going to be easier for me to clip it. And I might get some ear wax. Get a little bit of ear wax that comes out. It's very normal. That doesn't mean that anything is infected. It would have there's a couple of distinct odors if we were worrying about anything. That's just normal earwax. So, good, good. Okay. And I would normally clip her nails, but she really hates it. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe give her the idea, but I'm not gonna do it because I can't. I don't have the fight in me. I think I'm just gonna Dremel her nails. Say, do 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 do. We're gonna do it. Look, here it is. Do 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 do. And do 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 do. We're just doing it. Do 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 do. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, do 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 do. Good girl. I'm not fooling her. She's so smart. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That anticipatory stress. It's okay. It doesn't always have to be stressful. It doesn't, look, smell. It doesn't always have to be stressful. It doesn't always have to be stressful. We're okay. See, we're all done. Look, we're all done. Silly girl. Not totally, but all done with that tool. All right, so now we're gonna rinse out that, oh, actually, yeah, we're gonna rinse that out. And then I'll go over it one last time with that Chris Christensen after bath, because that will, and if you watch, if you've endured anybody else's grooms, these videos really are only for, not for wide audience and something. This is for their owners and people that I talk to on a daily basis that want to learn how to groom their own poodle. So I'm just telling what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and you know the reasons why. I am not a professional groomer as far as like I didn't go to any zoo. I didn't get any professional training. I've just learned on my own poodles how to best take care of them. What am I looking for? Oh, after that. But if you notice, this is a much shorter bath than a lot of poodles get because she's really in great shape. There's not a bunch of skin issues I've got to do. Her ears are clean, bright. Today, her teeth are pretty clean. Got a long process. Just hit that skinny tip enough harder that'll come off. That's one reason you want to, if you can groom between 4 to 6 weeks, you get this kind of groom. It's easier on the dog, easier on the groomer. If you wait 8+ weeks, it's harder on the dog, harder on the groomer. Takes longer. You gotta wash like 4 times to get the hair. And it takes a couple of grooms to get it back into condition. I can't take it from dried out, crusty and corded and get it to fluffy and nice and even 1 or 2 grooms. It'll take a few. And a few frequent grooms, not like one every 6 to 8 weeks. But she gets groomed or bathed in between. Some people that were having a hard time affording getting groomed every 4 to 6 weeks just suggested to them, do a bath in between. It'll be a lot extra fluffy, but even just a bath and a blowout keeps the hair in condition, keeps the nails in condition. In the bath, I always do nails. So they'll get their hygiene so they don't get stinky. And the blowout will keep them from matting. So a bath is about half the price. So get a bath and a blowout. Alternate if you can't afford a full groom every 4 to 6. Get a full groom, and then next get a bath, and then next get a full groom. I do face, feet, and hygiene as part of my bath, so they will look good even if their body hair gets long. Okay. My shirt's all wet. I didn't put an apron on, but it feels good because I was hot. I wanted my shirt to get wet. You good girl. I haven't heard back from your dad, so he may still be planning on being here at 4. So in that case, we gotta hurry. We're always trying to hurry with you. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, come on. All right, see you in the groom room.